not resonate with you, please just let it go. If it does resonate, please go ahead and like, possibly subscribe. I know how precious your subscriptions are, okay? I don't give mine away easily or quickly, so I understand that. So we do have Virgo energy, of course, okay? We're going to see what's up. As above, so below. As within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect me and allow me to see. Making sure y'all can't see no evidence. I don't be doing nothing. I'm trying to keep my desk clean. So we're starting out with Five of Swords energy for Virgo, y'all. And then we have the Four of Cups. So there could be some sort of reevaluation of a defeat, of an argument. Some sort of conflict. Got the upright with the Six of Cups, okay? Four of Cups, Six of Cups could be a group of people, a lot of people, family. Could be some wish fulfillment. Reevaluating the past. The past is coming up in the future. Oh, the King of Cups is in reverse again, just like yesterday, okay? This King of Cups in reverse could be someone who's feeling defeated or in denial about, yeah, once again, Seven of Wands in reverse. Like somebody's afraid or somebody doesn't have courage here, possibly to deal with the past, okay? So emotions could be on some sort of nostalgia, thinking about the past. Maybe you've misjudged something in the past. Maybe you were vulnerable in the past. This could have created some sort of defeat. The Devil and the Hanged One. Okay, we got Capricorn, Queen of Cups energies here. She's peeking through, so it could be Pisces energy. We'll take these. And then the Devil. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this could, there was Cancer energy in that reading yesterday. There was also Taurus and Leo. There could be Piscean energy here. And this Devil here could be stopping something in the past or some sort of, I don't know, somebody's like really into themselves. Somebody could be very materialistic. They could dress very well. But they lack some sort of proper judgment about the past. This could be a sibling thing, a family thing going on here. We just have Five of Swords for the air energy here. Defeat or conflict. Denial. That's Five of Swords. Arguing. Being emotional about a King of Cups in reverse. Who is the Queen of Cups? It's a message of concern. It could be a woman. Could be a Sagittarius. Could be referring to your job. I get a lot of Sagittarius energy over here. I don't know why that is. I forgot that delicious water that I had. Hold on. I don't know what makes it so delicious, but purified drinking water. Maybe it's because it's from Rural King. I don't know. It tastes really good. Okay, y'all. Let's dive back into this reading. So the message of concern, possibly about a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups or some sort of argument. Maybe someone got into a fight or something like that. In the past. It's in the past position. Okay, so the Hanged Woman is in the upright. Ooh. Could be a mother energy that we're dealing with. The Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Or somebody lacks control of their emotions. There could have been a fight in the family room where you're reevaluating a fight or an argument. Maybe you let your guard down here. I don't know. The Hanged One in the upright could be a sacrifice or a need to let go. So we're learning something here. 7. 7 is significant. The 7th. We're on April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. No fools over here, though, other than being adventurous and full of faith, okay? Okay, so with the devil and the Six of Cups in the past, a misjudgment, or someone didn't make a proper judgment, or you could be arguing over some sort of decision that you've made. Could be future energy, and we have main female. So we got a lot of feminine energy today. Back. Okay, so we're doing with intuition. Someone, soulmate, possibly a marriage could have came up in that last reading too. That could be the next step for someone. There was an engagement. I don't know why I'm referring to yesterday's reading. It could be significant, okay? I'm feeling like it is. I say that this is some sort of judgment here. One more, please. And a pathway. Moving on with a mature man. A main female mature man. Okay. I've got conflict here. Somebody's concerned about a judgment, or somebody making a judgment about you, or a main female. You could also be this mature man. It's about money. Someone could work in a business district, deal with the stock market, work for a financial center, whether it be a bank or maybe somebody's into Wall Street or business, okay? As above, so below. So there's uncertainty about somebody's financials. Maybe there's an issue with your financials. I don't know why I keep feeling like this has something to do with yesterday's reading, okay? Someone may want to make a confession, coming clean about this message, or getting a message about possibly, it could be a lawsuit or something like that, or dealing with finances, assets. Maybe it's about a breakup of a marriage, or even combining, when you get married, you combine assets and finances and stuff like that. I guess some people do. Probably better to do it, keep it separate and just have maybe one joint account. Okay, this is my own feeling about it. Okay, so we do have a lot of emotions here. Some of it may be blocked, or someone may be not wanting to speak, or even change something about what they're thinking about, or I don't know if somebody's over making a confession, coming clean. I feel like I don't want to use these. Let's do these. As above, so below. Let me deal with this financial center. Somebody may have caused some sort of confusion, or 7 and 4. It's a misalignment of water and fire. Something about this protection here. Someone may have a low-grade fever. Somebody's listening to their ego. They're listening to the material things. Maybe somebody doesn't look the way they want them to look or expected them to look. Someone, like I said, someone could be caught up in looks. This could be something that you've learned from your family, or something that you grew up with. Very, I heard influential, but only about what looks good on the outside. Maybe somebody doesn't want to deal with their emotions. The King of Cups was in reverse yesterday also. Someone could be used to running from their emotions. I feel like very uninterested in this reading. Okay, stabbed in the back once again. Dealing with heartbreak and pain, separation from your heart. Like somebody wants to protect their heart, or they were guarded it with their heart, and maybe they let themselves go and let someone come in and They could have stabbed him in the back, okay? Shocking attack. Someone could want to confess. It could be a main female. Maybe wants to confess to a mature man or vice versa. Somebody feels like they're not enough, or maybe someone says that you're not enough, possibly because of your physical appearance. This could cause a lot of frustration, or somebody's self-sabotaging a relationship because they have ego issues. And they also, King of Cups in reverse could be jealousy. Okay. Maybe somebody's confused about their finances, or confused healthy choices, making healthy choices. Somebody, maybe you're deciding to make healthy choices. Maybe you're marrying for the right reasons this time, or that's what you want to do, or finances are going to be a big thing. They're the most important thing, actually, because you can, it's so tangible. You can't regulate someone's emotions. You can't regulate someone's jealousy or their ego or their lack of emotional balance here, okay? Being stabbed in the back by someone who could be watching you, or you may have stabbed someone in the back, or they feel this way, because it could be some sort of perception that you stabbed somebody in the back. It doesn't necessarily mean that you did. Because some people are just too into their emotions, and every little thing is about them, and they just don't have any sort of emotional balance to separate, their heartbreak from possibly finances, or making financial decisions. They can't separate the emotional part of it. That could be possible. Or talking, having conversations. Someone may feel like they're interested, or maybe they feel like they're not enough. Awaiting a message. Someone maybe wasn't trying to call you. You could have been trying to call someone else. Someone you love. Maybe it's a family member. Okay. All that was in the upright. Let's get some true intentions, because I don't know where the hell this is going, Virgo. As above, so below. We do have somebody in confusion, or trying to cause some sort of confusion, or someone's very confused. Maybe they're confused about your happiness, or why you're not bothered by something in the past that may have happened here. Maybe you were the runner in the prior relationship. Whoever I'm speaking to. Could be a mature man. Okay. Maybe you ran because you're uninterested. You could be making healthier choices now in love and in life. A lot of self-love, a lot of self-care. You're focusing on being happier. Someone else is focusing on gaslighting you. Maybe this is why they want to talk. Why do people want to talk to people that they really don't like? I don't do that. I don't understand why people do it. But anyway, someone is uninterested, or keeping their focus on their own life right now. Okay. Maybe needing a safe space. Once again, if you are in some sort of danger, or you feel like you may be hurt by someone, or that you might hurt someone, please separate yourself. It's just better just to go on and be lonely for a little bit, and just, suck it up. Because there are other situations. Life does continue on beyond relationships that don't work out. There's so many relationships. That's what our life is about, okay? Either healing past relationships if it's possible, even if you're just asking for forgiveness or giving forgiveness. Trying to get some understanding of what may have happened to someone, or why they did something in the past that maybe you didn't agree with. But I don't understand why people just continue to want to fuck around with people who they don't really like, or they have a problem with, or they could be jealous of. Why are you torturing yourself? Okay? Leave them alone. Go on about your business. Maybe this is how you come to this decision to be uninterested now. It is better to focus on your own life, okay? Focus on finding a secure place to open up. It could be in the homes. Maybe somebody visited someone. Maybe sat down, had a talk about a judgment they were making, possibly in court, or just like an inner judgment or some sort of wisdom that you need to use. Somebody feels like they're not enough, lack of confidence, so they've self-sabotaged their relationships, or a relationship, or even a marriage, okay? Because of lack of self-esteem here with the Six of Cups. Ooh, 2 came out. Dishonesty and entertainment. Somebody's funny, but they're being, maybe they're lying about it. I will, I will withhold information from you for my benefit. I'm not who you think I am. Somebody could be pretending to be fake or not be who they really are, not really interested. What's the uninterested energy? Somebody's concerned because you're running away from them. You've blocked them off because you are healing here. You need a safe space to open up. Maybe you don't feel safe around this person. Now the 5 of Cups is regret. Also that 5 energy, something you're changing. Somebody regrets either some sort of third party. Someone could also be crying over spilled milk, okay? It's something that's not, it shouldn't have such a big impact on your life. Maybe somebody's focusing in on something that you're never going to be able to change or get out of. Someone's never going to be able to get out of feeling stabbed in the back. I just can't see wasting my time with someone who I feel like they don't like me or I don't like them. If I don't like you, you can best believe I'm never ever going to be trying to contact you or be in your face or even say anything. I just go on about my business. Maybe somebody needs that courage here because of this lack of surety or this lack of stability in your emotions, causing confusion. Some people hold on to grudges way too long. Okay. Particularly if it has nothing to do with you. Or if you need to clear something up to make that, to relieve that pain in there, that pain of being stabbed in the back or feeling like you've been stabbed in the back, you need to open up your heart and you get that situation taken care of with whoever it is. So there is a reality check here with the Emperor. You could be realizing that. It also could have been part of the decision in, being indecisive and deciding to come to some realization that somebody could be abusive or somebody could have grown up in an abusive home. Someone expresses love, thinking of you and letting you know. Oh. So maybe someone does want to heal their inner child here and they could see you growing or offer you, you could be offering a safe space, like at least opening up to being heard, for someone to be heard. As above, so below. Give me the Strength card, please. I don't know if I'm going to put this reading up. 2 of Swords in reverse. And safe space. The Fool in reverse. So we have Aries energy in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some sort of unfortunate it could be a misunderstanding. That's what I'm getting. Somebody maybe doesn't understand how you could move on from an affair. Whether you participated in the affair, you could have been running from an affair or running from a situation where there was an affair. You know what I'm saying? It's something about 3 people. It also could be some sort of codependency. Let me get an overall energy of this for this Virgo energy. I'm a little confused myself. So somebody could be confused and they may not understand something. Okay, quartz crystals will also help you manage and direct your own energy, your own magic. This is where you become the master. The only tool you'll need is a clear quartz. Okay, that's not difficult to find. I don't know. I may have one over there. I'll keep it somewhere else. So clear quartz, anything clear is going to lighten the mood. So our bodies register things that our minds dismiss, which is why our bodies are a perfect doorway to connect us with the moon-drenched landscape of intuition. So we can see in the dark if we only let ourselves. So could there be confusion if somebody can't see through, they're wanting a safe space? To gain some sort of faith and strength in overcoming The fact that they may have been abused, possibly by a father figure. They could be realizing that an emperor or some sort of authority was abusive, or your body does hold in pain and stress and trauma. Okay, that we have difficulties releasing because we don't realize it. We feel like if we don't focus on it, then it's going to be, it's gone, it's under the rug. But actually, if you do let your mind let it go, then your body does register. You might always have to continually exercise, do your chakra work, meditate, open up your heart. Okay, 4 cups energy is all you really need. Okay, to gain some sort of emotional stability here. Like also speaking up your truth. If there was an affair, maybe somebody didn't admit to an affair. Maybe somebody needs some sort of admission, or they need to understand why. Okay. So we're dealing with the past for sure. Virgo does represent the past too. It could be highly aspected in your chart. So I don't see a lot of earth energy out here. Okay. Emotions. And the moon, the past. Mother or father energy. Yellow here. Yellow is sacred space. Needn't be large or expensive to create. It simply needs to be yours. All right. Also, we have yellow now. Oh, I got on yellow today. Support your solar plexus chakra. This is where you hold your self-esteem and your confidence. Okay. Breathe in yellow to support your solar plexus chakra. And we have the sacred space for the white crystals, the clear crystals. Okay. And calling yourself home. Call yourself home. I'm talking about going back home. Mothering. Maybe you need to return. Maybe something happened with your parents that could have set you up to, return to a karmic misfortune. It's the same thing could have happened in your life. Yeah, 4 swords. This is restless energy. Could be an air sign. Or somebody has air possibly in their south node. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Names have power, so use yours to call to the parts of yourself that are in hiding or that retreated at some point in your past. Okay, that's that trauma bonding energy. Okay, place your hands over your heart and gather these wisps of self back into your being so that you can be whole. So somebody's missing a part of themselves they need to call back here. And you need to tap into your emotions to do that. Okay. Also, yellow color therapy. Color therapy does help. You can wear the colors yellow, orange. This is yellow and orange. So we got chakra and solar plexus and sacral chakra energy here. Also have brown in here, so there's going to be some grounding energy. That's the earth, the body. Somebody needs to call back their confidence. Separate yourself from energies that may have made you feel less than who you really are. Maybe you need to look at your parent situation, see what caused the situation. If not, you can go back and evaluate or reevaluate a relationship that you had. Or somebody may be wanting you to reevaluate the relationship. Cameron?
Yes, we know.
As above, so below. Call yourself home. Be your own first priority. Once again, we got the 41 sundress. Do it for you. The number 7 is very significant. So it's about either protection. I heard layering. Oh, that could be painting. Maybe you're an artist. You paint. Okay, you layer colors on and the different scenes. Be your own first priority. Somebody needs to put themselves first. It's not selfish to do that. Okay, it's very significant, very pertinent to your growth, all right? Whatever you're currently dealing with, you got to put yourself first always. Okay, you have to, put on your own oxygen mask before you can try to help somebody else. If you don't make sure that your own energy bar is full, then you will have no energy to give to someone else, okay? Someone could be emotionally drained because they've been stuck in the past, either with their, like I said, either their parents or a past relationship where something wasn't addressed, okay, or something wasn't explained, or some sort of forgiveness wasn't given or offered. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure that you're okay. I don't have no problem with that. Once I got over the fear of being hurt and standing up for myself and calling my energy back, I was able to start to heal my own emotional wounds here without blaming other people, but seeing where other people were at fault. Okay? As above, so below. We're doing it for you. Okay? Nobody else matters except for you. Be your own first priority. Make your story the way you want it. Okay? So, love spells. So, it looks like you may be encouraged to reconcile, or you want to reconcile with someone. Someone could want to reconcile with you. Please take it how it resonates. And once you do your self-evaluation, you'll know whether or not you want to be with someone or not. Okay? Somebody may need to feel their heart soften. Someone needs to soften their heart and let your energy guide your reconciliation. Let that heart energy, once you realize who you are and stand up in your own power and have the courage to save yourself. You can visualize sending your partner love or forgiveness or whatever it is you need to heal, to get over this. Okay? I'm not going to encourage reconciliation. So you got to do your part. Particularly if it's in a marriage that you're already committed to. If it's something that you can get over. Something that's not a deal breaker, something that you want to heal. If you want to stay married, then you just got to do the emotional work. Hopefully your partner will work with you. If not, hey, there's other folks. You be the first priority. You're going to get what you deserve. We got Saturn. Okay, it could be karma. It gets a bad rap when it comes to matters of the heart, and Venus. Okay, are they both in retrograde? Got love. We got Taurus and Libra energy. That could be significant. So when it comes to matters of the heart, Saturn does get a bad rep, like karma, because everybody feels like, well, if my heart got broken by you, you're going to get karma. But that's not necessarily true, because somebody could just be following their heart. And it may not include connecting with your heart. So that doesn't mean they deserve karma because you've been separated or something happened and it didn't work out. A rejection is your protection, okay? But it also is the glue that holds people together, which is especially useful in committed relationships. So this planet creates a bond that cannot easily be broken and can lead to longevity in a partnership. But it could be relatives or siblings too, okay? Particularly if this is like a blood family. So if two people are committed to working out their problems, two people are committed to working out their problems, and Saturn will ensure that they stay together, okay? As it rewards those who put in the effort. So Saturn can also point to karmic and past life relationships between individuals, and they will help explain why they find each other in this lifetime now, okay? Of course, we know that Venus is about love and creativity, sensuality, Taurus and Libra energy, Empress energy, could be Aries. So when you're dealing with Venus's difficult sides, you may be prone to arguing, jealousy, or possessive thoughts, okay? Somebody's jealous, but it's because of something that happened in their childhood, whether it be with their siblings, their parents, or that whole dynamic, okay? Sometimes somebody can act out sometimes, particularly if they're not getting a lot of attention, okay? So someone could just desire some sort of cuddling or extra touching or adoration, okay? Let's see what we got, yes or no. That man is working hard on them yards. So somebody's dealing some shady deals, or they did, okay? This could have been found out and somebody's arguing about it. Somebody's doing something at night, maybe working 2 jobs or doing something to get by, to make the extra income. Also, like I said, the finances could be a problem. Something blows up in someone's face, in your face, or someone else. Take it how it resonates. There's this explosive combo. Maybe somebody's not supposed to be together. Okay, somebody could have been reckless in their dealings here. Maybe they were weak at a certain time, feeling vulnerable. Maybe they got into a relationship or situationship that they really didn't think about too tough, and it blew up in their face. Okay, so you're being shown the way, or you're going to find your way. Okay, it says yes here. Being shown the way, welcome with open arms, or somebody wants to be welcomed with open arms. You will, okay, as long as things are in alignment. It's just forked up a real, what? A real thing in the behind. I don't know what the heck that says. Hold on. A real pain in the behind. I don't know. Somebody's either a pain in the behind. They don't really love you, or they're just saying that because of some other situation, or somebody could be with someone out of spite to spite someone else. One more, please. What about this no energy about it's just forked up? Something's messed up. Somebody feels like something's messed up. Somebody threw salt on somebody's game. A game. Your ideas are rejected. Maybe somebody's not taking some good advice, or some sort of advice that would get you out of trouble. Somebody's too busy trying to be spiteful, I guess. Or they want to be salty. They think this gets them some sort of attention, or will get them some sort of love. Okay. Who is this? The moon in reverse. Once again, that's revealing some hidden agenda. Also the past. Revealing the past. Where someone has no fear of bringing balance. Or making something balanced. Temperance in their energy, please. Maybe somebody has no fear of being checked. Okay. Yeah, somebody was hiding how they really felt. Why is this such a big deal? Maybe someone feels like this will mess around with your self-esteem or something like that if they don't accept you, or if they don't accept what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, to each his own. Do what you want. Nobody's trying to make you do anything. That's it. As above, so below. The Phoenix. All right. A new phase, rekindling, transformation. We've got growth again, and somebody could have changed their mind. Maybe they will later. As above, so below. Still got judgment, psychic judgment, intuition is a big deal here. Someone could be rejecting your intuition or your advice. I'm not who you think I am. I don't know. Somebody feels like they're hiding the fact that it could be a Libra. Someone may come in like they're balanced. But they really have misjudged something, or they've misjudged the past. Okay. Something could have been revealed in this new moon energy to someone about a past judgment about you. A judgment they made about you, or yeah, that's what I feel. And it could be a mature man with a main female. As above, so below. I don't know. You may not be connected to this person. It could just be somebody who watches you or gets some sort of advice from you. Or may have taken some advice from you and got confused because maybe, I don't know, something's not aligned. Something wasn't aligned, or someone misjudged because they just took the outer appearance and they just left it at that. Okay. Justice and 11 and 3 could be significant, and loss. But they're secret. Somebody may have made some secret judgment about you they didn't tell you. Like I said, I keep saying that, so it must be true. People aren't really forthcoming with their feelings. I don't know whether they're afraid of what someone may say about how they feel, or maybe they don't trust in their own judgment. Okay, grief and loss are a necessary part of life's experience, and these raw emotions can stunt us in our advancement. Letting our hearts become hollow and barren. We become jaded and pessimistic. Too bad for you. We throw blame at others as well as ourselves, allowing hopelessness to seep in. But through this situation of rejection or feeling vulnerable, we can learn some humbling truths, or somebody's humbled now that led to a renewal or will lead to a renewal. Write out the barren times and watch for the first signs of improvement. Okay, let's deal with these secrets right here. They could be eating somebody up because they won't tell the truth of how they really feel, whether it's good or bad. No matter what it is, just speak your mind. In the shadows of night, a stoic sentinel. Somebody's not showing their real feelings. Okay, it just keeps coming up. All right, somebody could be seeking the truth here through the past, or you're being guided to some sort of mystery which is only unknown to you here. Inner judgment, we're talking about confidentiality and concealment, may help us to grow at this time. So maybe keeping things to yourself, maybe it's a good thing, but you need to express it to someone if it's bothering you, or you need to get something off your chest. You got to be aware of illusions and lies. Okay, maybe somebody did realize that they made a decision based out of some sort of illusion or a lie, or they didn't dig deep enough to find out something before they made a decision that they now regret. Okay, for the goddess can also shed light on these. So you need to figure out what's waiting to be found here with this past energy. Could be dealing with the Virgo. Um, what is being kept hidden from you? Okay, your mother could be hiding a secret. Um, it brings the light, the truth to light in the dark of night. So if you've done moon magic, or you've been asking questions about a certain situation, or you may need to do that, especially if it's dealing with emotional issues in the past with the mother or the father, you need to have an understanding of that. Maybe that'll give you some insight of maybe why you may have repeated a pattern that you grew up with. Okay? So that's all I got for you, Virgo. I wish you the best. Please stay blessed, and I'm going to see you later. Okay? Bye-bye.